God had been doing some great and some wonderful things. The atmosphere was at a high. The singers were operating in a unusual anointing. And it takes an unusual anointing to get you ready for the glory. And I was down on my knees, both of my knees, with my hands up in the air, worshiping the Lord. I don't know how long we had been in this mode. I don't know how long this had been going. I know we were a couple of hours in. I hadn't even preached yet. But the presence of God began to fill that place in such a strong way. The kabod, the heavy, weighty presence of God, began to move in to that service. I'm there on my knees. Now, this happened to several people, but I'm telling you my experience in the meeting. I'm on my knees, and the next thing I know, I am down on my face in the carpet worshiping God. And to be honest with you, I don't know how long I was down there. 30, 45 minutes, I don't know. But I know that when I was there, the presence of God was so strong and was just really ministering to my spirit, to my body. When I began to get up, it took all the strength I could muster to push myself up to my knees. When I got to my knees, that was it. I could not go any further. We have video footage of this actually somewhere, but I could not move any further. I could not get up. I was stuck. It was like I was nailed to the carpet. I couldn't move. As I stayed there, the worship leader realized what was going on. And so I looked up at him. I couldn't speak. I couldn't say anything. I looked up at him with my eyes, and my eyes just simply said, I need help. I couldn't get up. He tried to help me up. I couldn't get up. Finally, I could stand up, but I was wobbling. And he grabbed me and held on to me. The glory began to hit him. And we're standing there rocking back and forth. And another member of the praise team, he had to come and get behind me to steady us. And the power of God began to, the glory, the kabod, began to rest on him as well. And that probably went on another 30 minutes. When the service was over that night, I literally could not even walk. Now, some people know the term drunk in the spirit. Well, that's about the only way I know to explain that to you, because they had to help me everywhere I went. We went to eat that night. They had to help me out of the car, into the restaurant. The presence of God was so strong. We began to have church again at the restaurant, just at the goodness of God. The glory, the heavy, weighty presence of God. Here's what's so powerful about when the glory comes. When the glory comes, it's therapeutic. It's therapeutic to spirit man, physical man, your emotional man. It's something that our spirit and our soul craves, and most people don't even know that's what their spirit or their soul is craving. And it is the glory. It's almost like when one is prayed for and they're slain in the spirit. All I know to explain to people is that anytime that's ever happened to me, I come up different. It's God gets you to a place where he can do something for you. So if you've been slain and you remember, oh, that felt so good. Imagine what the glory